So what do you want to do for supper? Do we dare like attempt going out?
No. We stay home.
Honestly, it never crossed our mind that we would have twins. And we were just going for our regular 13-week ultrasound. It was the ultrasound technician and I was lying there and she was asking me all the normal questions.
And I could see on the screen, it looked like different. It was like, seemed like two things, but I learned in the past that whatever you see on the screen, you don't know what you're talking about, because I'm like, oh, look at that leg. And they're like, no, that's his head. I'm like, okay. And I learned to shut up.
And then she said, how many bedrooms do you guys have? And I was like, I looked at Mike and I was like, what does that mean? And she said, because there's another one in there, or there's two more in there. And I sat up and I looked at the screen and I looked at Mike and I looked and there was two little somethings on the screen.
What's Mama doing?
It was pure shock. Like I started crying immediately. Like, not that I don't love you guys now, but I kept thinking about superficial things like,
What the hell, the stroller?
yeah, I'm gonna have a triple stroller. I hate those people with triple strollers. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Ah! Again?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start building it up.
First week or two, we were kind of frazzled, and then we started piecing it together, and
It felt like it shouldn't be any other way. It's really hard for one person to be with all three at one time for very long. I mean, I think about my grandmother who had 6, like she could do it, I can't do 3, but I don't know, it just seems like it's a different time and there's different expectations, and it's hard being home with all 3. God, first time around, it seems like newborns are, oh my God, we have a baby. And no, you just cart them anywhere. They are fine. We can cart 2 of them anywhere. It's the toddler that's the work. Big F, little f. What begins with F? 4 fluffy feathers on a Pfeiffer Pfeffer.
Fluff.
Yeah. My mom told me like a long time ago, and not even about having kids, but just as a general kind of life rule, is to always start how you want to finish. And if you want to have kids that are good sleepers, then make them good sleepers from the beginning. Don't start that when they're 2 and expect it to kind of catch on. You know, if you want to have, you know, a strong relationship with your husband in the midst of having newborns, then you start that at the beginning, not once they're, you know, the kids are older.
Dark.
Yeah, it's getting dark.
Night-night.
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 I think for my kids, I want them to see, you know, me as a role model and to see hard work in action and that you can be successful and have a great family.